Okay, so today we're going to be talking about identifying nouns. This is going to be the first lesson for the language unit, so it's going to be kind of basic. You may already know this, but if you don't, this is just kind of a quick refresher. And pretty much what a noun is just the subject in a sentence. And so a noun it could be a number of things. It could be a person, a place, thing, an idea or feeling, or honestly, it could be like a point in time. Like if I said Sunday, it could be time, it could be something. I should just have an example over here. We have the red car drives fast. And so in this sentence, car is going to be the only noun. Red is going to tell us what kind of car it is. Drives is going to be the verb. It tells us what the car is doing. But as far as actual nouns in the sentence, it's just car. And so a rule of thumb for keeping up with your nouns for most of the time, except for the things like your ideas and your times, would be, can I physically touch it? Or can I put it on a table or something? And so if we had a red car, I could go up to a red car and put my hand on it. This board right here, I can put my hand on it. It is a noun, it is a thing. And so that's one way to keep up with it. And so I have a few example sentences we can go through. And so we have the spider climbed up the water spout. And so we have two nouns in this one. I'm gonna give y'all a second to pause the video and see. Okay, and so our nouns are gonna be spider, because that's a spider is a physical thing. You could touch a spider, and water spout. Like the gutter coming off your house where the water comes down, you could put your hand on a water spout. So that is gonna be a noun. And then our second sentence, down came the rain and washed the spider out. And so again, we have two nouns. And so rain is gonna be a noun because that's a physical thing. We can see the rain fall and we can put our hands out and touch the rain. So that is a noun. And then again from last time, spider. Same thing, a spider is a physical thing, so it is a noun. And so we have another one. This is where we kind of get a little tricky, where we start having proper nouns. And we'll talk more about them in the next lesson. Don't think too hard about it now, but it's still the same rule of thumb. Person, place, thing, idea, or time. And so let's see, we have Francine is going to college in September. And so we are gonna have three nouns in this sentence. So I'll give y'all a second to pause and think about it. And so of course, Francine is gonna be a noun because she is a person. And college is gonna be a noun because that is a place. You could go, now it doesn't tell us which college, and that's gonna be kind of the proper nouns. We're gonna get more into that. But a college is a physical place that you could go to. You could go to the campus, and so it would be a noun. And September is going to be a noun, but it's going to be a time because it's referring to a specific point in time. We know September is a specific time of the year, so it is a noun. And then the last one we have, or last two, we have the basketball is orange and black. And there's only going to be one noun in this one. And it's just going to be basketball. Because that is a physical thing you could pick up and touch, so that is a noun. Now, orange and black in this one are both adjectives. They're both descriptions. They tell us how the basketball looks. And that could be kind of tricky because you might have saw orange and thought about the fruit. And in that case, it would be a noun. But in this case, because it's talking about the color, talking about the basketball, it is not a noun. And our last sentence, we have Sam and Carly made bread in the oven. And we have four nouns in this one. And there's no limit to how few or how many nouns you could have in a sentence. And there are gonna be four in this one. Because we have Sam and Carly, who are both people. I'm just put persons where it's easy to keep up with, person, place, or thing. So we have our two persons, Sam and Carly. They made bread, which is going to be a thing. We can touch bread. Once it's cooked and settled on, we can take it out of the oven, we can touch it. It is a thing. And oven would be the same thing. It would just be a thing, and it's like a kitchen device, but it is a thing. We can't physically turn the knob on and let it cook our bread. But that's honestly it. You have person, place, thing, time, or idea or feeling. And so let's see, I'm gonna go back to the top, we can go back over that list. Yeah, okay. And so if we had an example of a person, it could be a mailman, or it could be, a specific mailman. We could say Frank or somebody. We have a place, you could say the school, the store, anywhere, any kind of place. We have thing, it could be a pen, or it could be something, an animal, like a dog. Then you have ideas and feelings, so you could say joy, happiness, just anything like that, any kind of feelings. And then time. Now this will be more talking about specific point. It's not gonna say like 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock is not a noun, but units of time like Sunday or a month or a year, those would be nouns, because Sunday, like I said, we're talking about a specific day of the week, and so that would be considered a noun.